Welcome, everybody.
Not even the fucking none of that shit today, man.
I don't know what the fuck is going on at my club, DJ.
Gee, okay. Number one, the finger guns only come out when they're deserved.
Yeah.
And they are not deserved today.
Nope.
Arsenal 0, West Ham 3 away at the London Stadium. We are out of the Carabao Cup. 3 strikes and Arsenal are out. Embarrassing is the title of this video. I don't have energy because I don't give my energy to negative things. I am so disgusted right now that I'm really actually at a loss for words. So I'm gonna hand it over to Dal first, and then he's gonna pop off because I am. And then he's gonna pop off, and then I'm gonna go for about 20 minutes, and then I got to go to the gym because again, I can't be asked. So we got our guy Connor here, who is going to speak the most intelligently and eloquently, while also probably being the most upset out of all of us. Don't get it twisted. This kid
I don't know
is
about
pissed.
that.
Dude,
I am.
I'm surprised you guys didn't. I'm surprised you guys didn't hear these two yelling backstage. You know, you could just hear it coming through. But anyway, all right, let's go ahead and hand it over to the Dal. Big up everybody inside. Make sure that you're smashing the likes for the love of God. Okay, let's go. Here we go. Go ahead, Dal.
Big up, everybody. I'm coming from you live from my car in my work parking lot. But I watched the game today on ESPN Plus on my phone, and I fucking want him out! I want him out! Get out of my fucking club! You motherfucker! That was shit! That lineup was shit! You put fucking Andy Nketiah, Reece Nelson, and Havertz and Kiwi on the same fucking squad! You stupid Spanish fuck! Get out of my fucking club! It's fucking embarrassing! 25 fucking years of this shit! And we look like fucking minnows to a fucking West Ham team that hasn't beaten us in 26 fucking times! I'm so fucking done! I'm done.
There's a guy right now.
I'm fucking done!
There's a guy right now like outside Dal's car going like this.
I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. Fuck you. Dude, chat is fucking done. It's done. We're not getting any silverware this year. None. It's the 11th fucking week of the fucking season, and we're out of the Carabao Cup. We're going to get knocked out of the FA Cup. We ain't winning shit. I love you guys. Peace.
Oh, he actually left.
Yeah. Well, that's that's the first red strike on this channel.
It begins. No, I'm joking. Big up Dal, man.
Big up Dal.
Well.
There is nobody more passionate about this club than our boy Dal, aka DVS, aka I think that was DVS. I don't think that was Dal. I think that was DVS. Yeah. And Brentford want 100 for Ivan Toney. We're finished because I do won't pay it. Yep. Oregon Gooner, you're my hero. Yeah, I mean he's gonna be the most popular guy here. This show might be demonetized for that. Jez, yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. I'm fuming, Jez. I'm fuming. Yeah, so let's just go ahead and start with the lineup. So we knew what time it was. It's okay, Dal. It's okay. Nobody's giving us super chats today anyway. Nobody's feeling like it.
No one's feeling like it today. No.
Yeah. So as soon as we saw that lineup, guys, we knew what time it was. Like, let's just be real. All you needed to do was look at that midfield and know that nothing was going to get created. A week ago, Fabio Vieira wasn't even on the bench. Kai Havertz is the worst midfielder that we have and still looks like he cannot be bothered. And then we have the Chelsea agent, Jorginho, to round out the deadest midfield I think we could have fielded. I honestly don't understand why we didn't start Odegaard. I don't understand why we didn't start Declan Rice. I don't understand why we continue to banish ESR into the shadow realm. This was the perfect game for ESR and Odegaard to come in and show what they can do and show that they aren't in fact pony. This was the perfect game, like Dal so eloquently said, for Declan Rice to come in and do a job against his former club. Like, it's these kinds of narratives that you would think Arteta would want to feed into and say, use as the imaginary light bulb. Oh, Smith Rowe's injured, whatever. All I know is that midfield, you knew what time it was when the midfield came in. I mean, I think Connor called it with his mates 2-0 right as he saw it.
Yep.
I mean, this essentially, this West Ham club that they put out here, essentially won them the Conference League, which is a European trophy. You get rid of Rice. And who did they not have last year? Alvarez,
Mavropanos, and Kudus.
Yeah. That's a Conference League. That's a Conference League winning team. And and I was told, no, we don't need Kudus. We got Saka and Rice. We don't need Musa Diabo. We got Saka and Reece. I mean, that's what I was told. And then we got absolutely turned over and double stuffed by Kudus today. What a player, by the way. What an absolute baller. And we didn't even try. Let's go in. I'm just gonna go around the team. Ramsdale. I've seen all I need to see, guys. And I know that's not a popular opinion. I've seen all I need to see. That second goal was pathetic, or that third goal, pathetic. I don't necessarily blame him for the first goal because he had his shirt tugged. I don't blame him for that. But this is the Aaron Ramsdale that got himself sat on the bench. Old Noodle Hands came out to play today, guys. Noodle Hands returns.
But TJ, he's not up to match fitness. He's not. His confidence has been shot.
Guys, look, I'm gonna hear all of it. And that's fine. I am not making excuses for Aaron Ramsdale. I am David Raya in and have been since he started. So I'm not hearing any of it. If I'm going to take one W out of this, it was being right about Aaron Ramsdale. He deserves to be where he is. Period. End of story. Ben White, what was that? Sorry.
1 minute, bro. 1 minute.
No worries. I'm cooking right now. Ben White, what was that? Worst game in an Arsenal shirt I've ever seen him play. Worst. Zinchenko, back to old form. Get him out. Why did he start? I don't understand it. I really don't. And hopefully this is an indication that Tomiyasu should be starting at left back moving forward. Because we just got absolutely cooked by a mid-table West Ham team. Now we're out of the cup. That is one less cup that we could have won. And I wanted to win everything this season. I want to win everything every season. But no, not with Zinchenko performing like that. So the entire back line, I think, was embarrassing. Gabriel basically getting nutmegged on the goal, on the second goal, watching it. Like, our back line are just a bunch of ball watchers today. And then I already addressed the midfield. Our attackers, Eddie Nketiah, back to old form. No finishing. No intent. No nothing. Trossard put in another stinker today. His form is so up and down that you don't know what version of Trossard you're gonna get. Oh God, he's back, and he's inside.
I'm gonna have to rearrange it.
No,
we're all right.
You were all right. He's inside, so you know that he can't he can't he can't go blue streak the way he did about 5 minutes ago. But yeah, that's my overall take on it. Arteta gets a 0 from me. Horrible. And I give this guy the benefit of the doubt. Horrible. So as soon as we bomb out of the FA Cup, gents, I will be Arteta out as promised, and we will bomb out of the FA Cup. So I guys, I honestly just can't be bothered. Okay, well he'll be back, I guess.
Dal, bro, you're messing up my stream.
Dal is all over the place, bro. He is all over the place. This guy needs a J. This guy needs a J and some whiskey real quick. I can tell. I can look at him and I can see it. But yeah, big up the chat. This is Connor's show now. I'm gonna stick around and just kind of hang out with Connor for about 10 more minutes, and then I'm going to the gym because I cannot be bothered with this shit. I really can't. I'll be back on. Big, obviously big up in the chat. Big up everybody in the chat. I see Jaminho. I see Tottenham away. I see AJ, Central Man Network. I see you, bro. And obviously Jez is here. Edie.
And unfortunately, Stowe's here as well.
We're done. Yeah, no, I addressed Tottenham away. It's fine. I'll deal with them. I'll deal with them tomorrow. Not even gonna address them today. I'll deal with them tomorrow. But yeah, no, big up Connor. It's your show, bro. Take it away.
Yeah, I mean, if I want to give a quick roundup, and I'll probably go in more depth of it later in the player ratings, but that lineup just says it all, doesn't it? Really. I said I would get up the thing, but I can't be asked. I said as soon as I saw that lineup, I said 2-0 West Ham, written all over it. I just knew. I know my football club. And I know, if none of my friends believe me, I said, trust me, I know my football club. And I know when they are not going to put in a performance. And do you know what? To be fair, first half, we dominated it, obviously. West Ham had nothing, 0 shots, nothing. But unfortunately, our final product, once again, was awful. I don't believe, in the first half, I think the only shining light for me was Reece Nelson. I think he was the only one really trying. Everyone else, very lackluster. I just don't understand how, I'm trying not to lose my shit too much, but I just don't understand how you're playing a Premier League side, full strength team, full strength bar Zuma, I believe, and Ward-Prowse. And you've put out that 6 changes. 6 changes. Really? We're 0-0 half time. You think, where's the changes? No changes. We thought, you know what? Okay, we're used to this. This is Arteta down to his T. Substitutions are his least favourite thing in the world. I thought, okay, went 1-0 down. No subs. We went 2-0 down. Oh, do you know what? Oh, we're 2-0 down. What do I need? Oh, let me think. What do I need? Okay, we're 2-0 down. We need goals. I'm going to bring on a DM. I'm going to bring on a right back. Bang. Fucking mind-blowing. Oh, I've just blown everyone out of the pipe. You go 3-0 down thanks to your great attacking subs, Mikel. And then you think, oh, shit. Now I've got to bring on Martinelli and Saka. Aha! And this is where we go back to the fact that it's all papering over cracks. 5-0 wins over Sheffield. Second in the league. And when it comes down to it, and when we're on the verge of going somewhere to win a trophy, capitulation. Capitulation. This man does not care about this tournament, which I think is an offence in itself. We need a trophy. He needs a trophy.
You're gonna hear the Mickey Mouse excuse now from all the top.
Yeah, no, it wasn't a priority. I can't even be bothered to look at certain chance for it. It wasn't a priority. Heads up onto the next one. Oh, but don't worry, we've got Newcastle on the weekend. We rotated for that. I'm not hearing any more of this bollocks. People who can't accept that this is a trophy and a trophy to be won, you're frauds. You're frauds. This is a fucking trophy. And you've got to respect it. And you go out and you put 100% effort in to try and win it. That's what West Ham done tonight. Are West Ham on higher levels than us? Do West Ham have the trophies in the history that we do? No. But yet they still have the bollocks to go out, put out a strong team, and actually win the fucking game. And you see what you see. It looked like we went in for juice and fucking crackers, and then Moyes and West Ham went in for a team talk. because they came out a different side.
Mm-hmm.
Need I say more? Disgraceful. Disgusting. He goes out and wins 5-0 against Sheffield and everyone's happy, rosy. It's fantastic. We even gave Eddie a 10 because we're real on this channel. When you get a hat-trick, you get your hats off. But what did we say, guys? What did we say on Saturday? He will not carry this on. And what did he do tonight? He was the classic Eddie Nketiah once again. Missing shots. What more do I say? This fan base is fucked. It is screwed. I have talked to one Arsenal fan, and I already know that this is the normal, and it's screwed, man. How can we accept this? But no, it's all right. So the Carabao Cup, it'll get to May. We've won nothing again. Oh, but it's all right. You know, we've got next season.
Next season, FC is what we're turning into.
This and the FA Cup is our only chance of winning a trophy this season. We're not winning the Premier League. Especially after this performance. This is against a Premier League side, by the way. Oh, but it was rotated. Yeah, who gives a shit? We still fucking lost. We're not winning the Premier League this season because we have not had, apart from Sheffield United, who are 20th and are currently on the run to be the worst Premier League side next to Derby currently. That and Bournemouth, who are another relegation side, who have lost to a second-string team, Liverpool, tonight in the Cup. Those are the two games where we've actually performed 10 out of 10. No other games this season we performed 10 out of 10. None. And people still think we can go ahead and win this title. You are dreaming. Fucking dreaming. Tottenham have more of a chance of winning this title than we do. I don't give a shit if Arsenal fans will say, oh, but it's Tottenham, they're not winning anything. They have currently on a better track run, have had better games than us to win a title than we have any chance to win a title this season. So I'm going to say this here and now. We better win that fucking FA Cup. If we do not win that FA Cup, I want this man packed and gone by May 31st. Gone. Don't want him here anymore. It's a disgrace. Absolute disgrace. You treat every single tournament in this country and in Europe with the utmost respect, and you go ahead and win that title or that trophy. Pep took it serious. Pep won it. So is Pep not serious? Is Man City not serious? You know, it's City's trophy. Oh, but let's go back to the fact that Spurs aren't in it. We'll laugh at that, though. Spurs got knocked out by Fulham, eh? I'm done. I'll go into more depth later, but...
At least Spurs made it to pens, Connor. I know we've given crap to our Spurs friends about getting knocked out, but we were absolutely freaking humiliated today. I mean, these Spurs went out in penalties. You know, at least they gave it a go. But this is, you know, I want to apologize earlier, TJ, for my little cuss rant. I was very, very upset, but now I've lowered the blood pressure down a bit. Had a drink of cold water.
Now you're indoors and around coworkers probably.
No, kind of, sorta. I'm in the corner in the cube area. I'm very calmed down. But anyway, shout out to the chat. Shout out Connor. Great analysis. I couldn't agree more. But I know some comments people were bigging up Jorginho. I don't want to big up anyone. Not one of those players today wanted it. We can tell, again, guys, I've said it over again. It's the fight that matters. It's all about the fight. Not the name on the shirt, not the club you belong to. It's about the fight in the person you are as a footballer. There's no reason why we could not have beaten them today 2-1 or 2-0. But the thing is, when you play Eddie Nketiah, Reece Nelson, Kai Havertz, and Jorginho together, this is what you get. You get slow, methodical football, or less methodical, but just slow-moving football with no urgency. There was no urgency today from Jorginho. There was no urgency today for Nketiah to do the moves that he did in Sheffield and make things happen. There was no urgency from Trossard. He was awful today. And also, and Reece Nelson, I mean, we can kind of highlight him. Yeah, he got some time, but what did he really do? Nothing. None of them deserve a Bubba 5 today. We were absolutely humiliated by Moyes, and big up the Hammers for having a plan, having kudos, having, you know, players that can make a difference. And back to what you were saying too, Connor, about Pep. Pep has no problem playing players on a Wednesday in the same team on a Saturday because they're professional men. They're footballers. They're men. They're not boys like we are. They're not a bunch of little boys that get tired. That lineup today was an absolute disgrace, and he should be fired just for putting that lineup out. I can't believe that we had Nketiah, Havertz, and Jorginho in the same lineup and expecting something special. You know, 1-0 would have been fine. That's all it really would have taken. But Ben White had his thumb up his ass. He wasn't paying attention. The whole back four was crap. Kiwior was crap. Zinchenko, I don't even know why he's still at the club. This game should be the statement game to get Arteta out. We need to look back on this game at not just the scoreline, but the absolute garbage that he put out on the pitch today. So thanks again, TJ and Connor. Good seeing you guys. Good seeing everyone in the chat. I'm going to say we move on, but it's going to be very, very, very difficult to move on to Newcastle because we could get pummeled this weekend because the hangover is real. The hangover from a loss for this club, for Arsenal Football Club, is real. The loss hangovers stay. We've seen it last season and many, many, many seasons before. We've got to figure something out. Thanks again, guys. Cheers to everyone in the chat.
We'll see you this weekend, Dal.
Hopefully we get better, but I'm not looking forward to Newcastle. See you guys.
Yep.
Have a good one.
Peace.
Peace.
All right, and I gotta leave here too, and we're gonna give it over to our expert analyst Connor to take us through that absolute nuclear disaster of a game. But I want to big up Danny every single time. Hopefully, I can get this money because Dal might have cussed me out of it. But Danny, big up. I think that doesn't apply to super chat.
YouTube are like this right now. Give it back.
Yeah, no. Big up to Danny every single time. He had put in a super sticker as well. Big up Danny every single time. You are an absolute legend, my friend. Thank you so much
Danny,
for supporting the channel. You are an absolute ledge. I'll read this out and then I gotta go. Big up fellas. Tactic weren't on point, slads. To be fair, I never rated the Milk Cup League and Champions League are the big ones. Yeah, I mean that I think that's why we're so worried, Danny, is because we're not even at the levels to beat Moyes in a round game of a Carabao Cup. How are we going to compete in the Champions League and be taken seriously in the knockout stages? Obviously, we expect to make the knockout stages of the Champions League, but we're not getting past the likes of Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, PSG if they make it. Like we're not the levels. We're not the levels. I'll be surprised if we make it to the quarterfinals. I really do. I really am. I will be very, very surprised. My final thoughts before I give it over to Connor. Absolutely embarrassing. We should. My phone has not stopped blowing up from people absolutely rubbing it in my face. I will get back to you guys after I go to the gym and throw some things against the wall. But yeah, big up everybody inside. Obviously, again, Danny, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate you doing that. I will see Tottenham away tomorrow. That'll be fun. And yeah, catch me tomorrow on Tottenham away for the North London is Our show, 3:00 or 3:30 my time. I believe that's 8:30 because of the time change now. Mari and Stell let me know when we're going to run that back so I can just prepare myself mentally. And then I will also be on at midnight UK with Flawless to eat some crow on Sarcasm City as well.
We would love to do we were meant to do Let's Be Real yesterday, but shit happened. We couldn't do it. And then tomorrow I've got a bloody thing going on, so I can't. I'm going to try and make it late for Tottenham away because you know how much I love going on that show, TJ, and fucking rattling them.
I need any sort of backup on that. But anyway, guys, I got to go. Big up Connor. Thank you for running this one. Big up the chat, and I will see you next time.
Peace, TJ. Peace, bro. Well, I guess you're now just sort of, let me get this quickly sorted out for you guys. I guess you're now left with me. I hope you guys do stick around. I know I'm not TJ, but I do hope that you guys still stick around with me because I do like to think I talk facts. So, yeah, we'll I'm going to do a bit more talking about the game, and then we'll go into player ratings, and you guys can get involved in the chat as well. Because I don't want it just to be my opinion, because obviously normally we've got TJ and Dow here, but I want to get you guys involved. So please do stick around for player ratings. We'll get involved in that in about 10 minutes' time. And you guys can have your say in the chat, and we can put together a player ratings of whatever the hell that was tonight. I'm going to not swear, because obviously it is TJ's channel, and I want to try and keep it monetized. So I'm going to try and keep it somewhat family friendly. But that just was that was shocking. And I like I said, guys, we'll break it down in a minute, but I just want to say I knew exactly what was going to happen as soon as a ball, but not even before a ball was kicked. When I saw that lineup, I thought, and I was saying to so many people, I was like, we have got to go strong tonight. Maybe the odd rotation. Maybe, I don't know, Kivior still in. You know, I just don't make 6 changes. Not against the Premier League side. No way. But we done that. And first, let me just quickly break it down. First half, 0-0. To be fair, dominated the game. Not going to let that pass. Dominated the game. 8 shots, 1 on target. I mean, you could call that dominating. I don't know. But we had more chances than West Ham 0. So I thought we can actually get something here. Let me just say, if personally, if Martinelli and Saka were on the pitch today in that first half, I think we'd have been 1-0 up. Havertz had a chance. To be fair to him, he had a chance. Went over the bar. It was going in, but it was saved by Fabianski, who had a decent game tonight. Nketiah, hat-trick Nketiah, meant to be on form now. You know, it's the real boost he needed. Missed a really good chance. He controlled it. Left foot. He should have whacked it into the back of the net. Instead, he whacked it into Rose Ed. Classic Nketiah is back. And you see that? 6.0. I know FOTMob shouldn't really be relating to players' stats, really, but that just says a lot. Sheffield United's his level. He should be playing in the Championship. Little I say more. And then, so it's 0-0. And I like to analyse the halves myself. And I think, what do we need? We need goals. They're not attacking us, so our defence is all right. We need goals. 0 changes made. Again, Arteta's incompetence, his arrogance. My team's fine. They're going to work. They're going to get a goal. Okay. We went 1-0 down, and I thought, here we go. Here comes the storm. You know, West Ham have gone into that dressing room at half-time, and they've said, and Moyes sat them down and said, we've been shit today. And let's actually do something about it. We're going to win this game. We're at home. We're not going to let the fans down. We've had a shit last 3 games. We're going to win this game. And I think Arteta just went into that dressing room at half-time and just said, you right, lads? How are we doing tonight? How's the missus? How are they all doing? They all right? Yeah? How's the kids? Doesn't give a shit. Well, I think he does give a shit, but it didn't seem he gave as much of a shit tonight as Moyes did. You know, Moyes has played Arsenal. I can't even remember how many times it's said on the stats. He's won against us 4 times out of God knows how many times. He's lost a lot. Let me just say that. You know, Arteta's breaking records again. Like, what is this guy? Oh, it just makes no sense to me how he put out that lineup with confidence. I just don't get it. I would have started Martinelli tonight. I don't care if you've got Newcastle on the weekend. These guys are on 100 to 200 to 300 grand a week, and they've only got to play 90 minutes of football. I know it's intense. It's not what the average fan could probably do. Really go at it for 90 minutes. It does take a lot of fitness to do it. But if you're fit, you're fit. So none of this rotating, resting bollocks. If we're playing Port Vale, rotate. If we're playing a Championship side, rotate. We're playing a Premier League side who has beaten us at the London Stadium multiple times before or drew to us, taken points away. But we throw out that. And it just makes me look and it makes me think, do you know, I'll go to the chat in a minute, by the way, guys. I'll read your comments in a sec. But it just makes me think and sit and make me think, he doesn't care, does he? About the Carabao Cup. At the end of the day, guys, a trophy, in my opinion, a trophy is a trophy. Whatever way you think about it, a trophy is a trophy. You've got to respect each competition that is in this country. Any competition. Man City's won this competition how many times in the last couple of years? Do they just, not care? Do they just think, are they meant to think it's just a side thing? It's a trophy. They want to win it every season. I know they didn't win it this season. You could probably say maybe Pep didn't want to go for it this season. He wanted to maybe prioritise Champions League. Fair enough. But it doesn't count. It doesn't take out the amount of times he's won it in seasons beforehand. This was our opportunity to actually win a piece of silverware this season. United have been kicked out of it tonight. We could have had Newcastle or Liverpool to play. I don't even know if the playoffs are not playoffs. The draw's done yet. But it's 3 big boys left really, and we could have really gone ahead and won it. We could have had Liverpool at Wembley. We know what Arsenal have been like at Wembley at times. Magic can happen. And the only thing anyway, let me get into the game. I'll go into more about it later because otherwise we're going to be here forever. First goal. Our own goal. Ben White, I think, he was playing in a West Ham shirt tonight. And I'm not one to normally, I'm putting my fan on because if you can't see, I've got a red ass face, probably because I'm getting angry so much. Ben White, playing in a West Ham shirt tonight. He was terrible tonight. Absolutely shocking. Not just for the own goal, he was shocking. And I don't normally critique Ben White because he's quiet, but a good quiet. He does the job, but he was poor tonight. Absolutely shocking. And that own goal is inexcusable. Absolutely inexcusable. It looks like he is genuinely a West Ham player going in for the corner. Going in for the header, sorry. Disgraceful. Need I say more? It happens, but disgraceful own goal. The Kudus goal. Fantastic. And we didn't sign this guy. And we were in the running to sign him, by the way. But no, we don't need a right winger. We've got Reece. As much as I don't rate Reece, but I think he's a good player, but he's not Arsenal level. He's a decent player. He's not Arsenal level, though, as he's proven tonight. But we don't need him. We don't need Kudus. We don't need Moussa Diaby. Nah, we don't need them. Need to say more. And then the third, I just thought, you know what? After the third, guys, I just thought, you know what? I'm going to sack this off because I really couldn't be. And I just knew when the third went in, you know, when I was just looking up there, double checking. When Jarrod Bowen scored that goal, I thought, you know what? It just, I could smell this happening from the first kick of the game. I know when my club is not going to do well in a game. I just know it. And people tell me, oh, you got to be positive, all this and that. No. I know for a fact that my team are not going to put in 110%. I just know it. I just know it. And it's unfortunate because I thought we were going to take this seriously. But we obviously didn't. I was stupid to believe that because we never do. Apart from when we got into the final against City and we got absolutely smashed at Wembley. Was it, 2017? And then obviously Odegaard got the goal. I'm going to be honest with you guys, I didn't even see the goal because I turned that shit off at 3-0. I thought, I'm not going to carry on wasting my time. I was going to get this stream ready for all you guys to make it look good. I wasn't going to bother watching it. So maybe the Odegaard goal was good. You guys can tell me in the chat. I'm not too sure. But at the end of the day, who gives a shit? Doesn't matter. Odegaard's back, eh? So, yeah, we're at the Carabao Cup. In my opinion, the only trophy we're in for is the FA Cup. If we do not win that cup this year, he's got to go. I mean, in my opinion, he's still got to go. For me, a trophy, an FA Cup trophy is good. Don't get me wrong. I'm happy with an FA Cup trophy. However, it's not enough. 700 million spent. Coming up to 4 years in a couple of weeks. Next month. One trophy. And I'm not going to count the community shields because they're not trophies. They're charity shields. When does it end, guys? When does it come to the point where we've got to say, do you know what, Mikel? You've had your run. You've had your chance. Cheers to the FA Cup. No more. Let's get someone in that can actually do the job. When is it going to end, guys? I don't know. You tell me. Let's read some of your things in the chat. Do you mean I hope Liverpool don't win it? Me too, bro. Me too. I hope Newcastle win it, to be fair. They deserve it, especially with that win tonight. But I do think it will come down to both Liverpool and Newcastle. I don't see Chelsea going all the way because you know what Chelsea are like. Yeah, AJ, I agree, bro. Hendon Guna, let's face the facts. We have a fraud for a manager. Arsenal will win nothing again this season. I was right to write off this season back in June. Bro, 100% facts. I agree with you, bro. I don't think he's going to win anything this season with the performances we've given so far this season. And if he doesn't, he's got to go. But he's not. Well, I mean, Edu's apparently leaving as well come end of the season. We know Vinay's leaving. If Edu leaves, just get all three of them gone. Completely new recruitment, completely new manager, and an actual experienced one. None of this young rebuild manager. I'm fucking sick of it. I am sorry, I don't mean to swear. Sorry, TJ. I know you're probably going to watch some playback. I'm just sick of this rebuild, young manager BS. Getting the experience. Look at Thomas Tuchel when he came into Chelsea. Champions League straight away. Who's saying that we can't do that? It's possible. We've seen it with Chelsea. You know, it's not that difficult. Money talks. People are like, oh, but what manager's available? Money talks. You offer a manager a job, if it's good money, and also good team, he will come. Need I say more? So ever since Ben White got that new hair, he fell off. Yeah, to be fair, I tried to back him. I think he's decent, but he let me down today, man. He let me down today. First goal. What was Ben White doing? Back to Ben Shite settings. Looked like the own goal was like he was the one attacking it. Facts, Jamino, bro. Facts. No sleeper when we fall apart. I don't know why we didn't play him today, but we got to rest him for Newcastle. And I watched that Newcastle game today. I'm going to watch the highlights and watch how we get slammed at St James's this weekend. Watch how we get absolutely slammed. As Hendon says, Newcastle's going to batter Arsenal on Saturday. I'm not looking forward to it, bro. I'm not looking forward to it. Second goal was absolutely crap for Zinchenko and Gabriel. Third goal, Ramsdale should have done better, but I can't blame him fully. Kivior's deflection didn't help his case. Yeah, the defence was shocking. Absolutely shocking. And it doesn't help. And I get it. It's helping us be more attacking. I get it. But Zinchenko playing inverted doesn't flip him work. And I just cannot swear. If you want to play Zinchenko, Mikel, play him in midfield and play Tomiyasu at left back. Simple. Simple. Just stop. Have a normal back four and stop playing him inverted, because it leaves us weak at the back. It leaves us with less defenders, and it screws us on the counter-attack every single time. Every time. And may I say, we got intercepted so easily tonight. West Ham making tackles here, there, and everywhere, intercepting balls. They were fantastic. Absolutely fantastic in that second half. But hey, what do we know, guys? We're the average fan. We don't know. Zinchenko cannot be playing at left back. Put him in midfield. What we should have done was make Zinchenko convert him to a DM, central midfielder in our team, as what he does for Ukraine. He doesn't play at left back for flipping Ukraine. He plays in DM. We should have put him in DM, still bought Declan Rice, shouldn't have paid for, and I'm going to talk about Kai Havertz later, shouldn't have bought Kai Havertz for 65 million, and if we really wanted to, because he sold Tierney or blown Tierney, we should have bought a fantastic left back. Theo Hernandez, Estupiñán from Brighton, anyone. Invest correctly. Get another right winger. Kudus. Looked fantastic tonight, but we didn't want him because we got Reece. Hey. Oh, man. Odegaard scored a simple tap-in. Oh, well, there we go. Doesn't that say it all? Rams, Ancelotti is our last hope, I swear. Well, Rams, unfortunately, according to some top gooners, I say I really want him, but apparently because I say we play boring football, but having Ancelotti is the same thing. Okay. With all due respect, United have been in the Community Shield a few months ago because they were the ones to win a trophy. Should have been. Yeah. Facts, Jamino. Won the Carabao Cup. That should be the way. It really should. Mama Flossie, big up to you, away the lads. Fantastic performance from you guys tonight. You absolutely destroyed Man United from the looks of it, and you guys probably deserve this cup. You and Liverpool in between, and I do think it will go down to you at Wembley. Another Wembley day for Liverpool coming up, because I do think they'll get to the final. And I think Newcastle want some revenge for last season. I think they want this Carabao Cup. So we'll see. Cubes. Gabriel proved that the point tonight that he's overhyped and nothing without Saliba next to him. I don't think Gabriel's overhyped, Cubed. And I'm not just backing him because I'm an Arsenal fan. I do think Gabriel's a good centre-back. And I do agree that having Saliba next to him helps. But he just had a bad night, in my opinion. I don't think he's consistently poor, but he's one player I will back because I do think he's decent. AJ, guess what? When Saliba gets injured again, season will be over. Completely agree, bro. One injury to anyone and we're screwed. I don't think player worth 100. Yeah, I think you're talking about Ivan Toney there. Luke James, big up to you, bro. Evening shocking result. Completely agree with you, bro. Do you know how many academy players has Arteta promoted himself and gives them first team minutes? Such a great youth project. Agreed, bro. I think. Where's Nwaneri? 15-year-old prospect. Nope. Mikel done that for the news headlines. 15-year-old, youngest Premier League player to play in the Premier League. Ego. Trust me, Diego Simeone will transform us to something great, but I get abused for saying it. Facts. But it's boring football. It's negative football, AJ. We can't be doing that. Arsenal fans, no. It's negative football. Nope. It's not like he won the La Liga a couple seasons ago. Nope. Nah. Today was a game. I'll go into player ratings in a minute, guys. Your comments are just fantastic, but it is what it is. Today was a game. We should have started Tomiyasu at left back. We can get away with Zinchenko against the likes of Sheffield, born from Luton. Facts. Tomiyasu's not even a left back, guys. He's a right back or a centre back. He played centre back for Japan. He played right back for Bologna, and I think he even played centre back there as well. But he plays left back for us. And he's the better left back at the club. It is what it is. That's Zagon. Tuchel's a fraud. I disagree with you, C-Cubed. I do think he's a decent manager, but hey, that's just me. He still went ahead and won the Champions League. You can't be lucky to win a Champions League at the end of the day. You still win the competition. AJ, big up to you, bro. Really appreciate it. Listen, I love reading you guys' comments. You guys are fantastic. But let's get on to the player ratings. I do have it here. Just bear with me for 2 seconds. I think we're gonna. Personally, I will not be rating anyone higher than a 5, and I think that's even. That's pretty. What's the word? That's pretty generous from my end because I don't think any of them deserve that more than the 5. But hey, I like to keep it real. I do think maybe one player sort of stood out today, but at the end of the day, it's. I don't know anymore, guys. I really thought we were going to go for this. I I really thought we were going to go for this trophy. But hey, I'm stupid. I fell into the trap once again of thinking that Arteta will actually take it serious. And he didn't. He did not. And if anyone thinks that he did, I'm sorry, but I don't know how you can think that. I really don't. But let me quickly get up this. I'm trying to actually get the thing up. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Sorry about this. Bear with me. Let's just get this one up. Just trying to get up a random picture of Arteta for the player ratings. Here we go. Right. Let's get the player ratings up for you guys. We'll get rid of this from FOTMob. We've already gone through the people in the players in the game and what happens, so we don't need to talk about that anymore. Honestly, I don't even want to talk about it because it was just such a shit show. Anyway, let's get the player ratings. And you guys will have your say in chat. We will go individually. And I want you guys to get involved. Do you know what? I'm not even going to bother. I'm just going to zoom into that 5 because let's be real. Shout out to let's be real. No one's getting higher than that. So let's quickly, give me 2 seconds, guys. Zoom out. Let's get it a bit more zoomed in here. Let me get this. Scroll it in here. Right. Let's get into it, guys. Ramsdale. Leave your ratings in the chat, guys, and then we'll base them off that. And yeah, Ramsdale. You know, I was the one to always say, you know, I like the fact of having 2 really good goalkeepers in our team, but wow, that's not the way to come back into a team and say I deserve this number 1 spot. No way. Really disappointed in him. Really disappointed. Awful. Absolutely awful. And again, the playing out the back. You know, we haven't really been seeing that with Raya too much recently. The passing around the back. Taking forever to make the passes. And, you know, I just look at it and think, maybe Arteta was right about bringing in Raya. Maybe he was right. Because Ramsdale, after that, you know, but here comes the excuses. Excuse me. Here comes the excuses. His confidence is shot. He's not up to match fitness. They all come now. I love Ramsdale. I do still think he's a quality goalkeeper, but he's let us down, guys. He's let us down. For me personally, probably 2, just for lacing up his boots. But then again, some of the what are you guys saying? Drew Gunner, 1. Rams, 2. Jaminho, minus 10,000. Don't blame me, bro. AJ, 2. Rambo, 3.5 from Herman. Big up, Herman. I don't think I've ever seen you here before, bro. Big up to yourself, man. I'm a really big fan of Ramsdale, but I can't really defend today. Only thing to say to defend him is that he wasn't any woeful 1. Minus 10,000. I mean, he was shocking, guys. I'm personally gonna give him a 2. I know a couple of you guys put a 2. I don't think he was the worst out of the players today, but then again, he had a shocker. Absolute shocker. 2 for me. Ben White, own goal. Inexcusable. That's probably one of the most inexcusable own goals. It didn't even look accidental. It looked like he was actually going for it. Probably one of his worst games in an Arsenal shirt. I think even after the own goal, it completely knocked his confidence throughout the whole game. He was shocking. Absolutely shocking. For me, I'm tempted to give him a 1, even for that. I think he was awful. Even just, like I said, after the own goal, didn't create anything. Confidence was shot. Getting intercepted so easily. For me, it's a 1, guys. And AJ agrees with me. 1. Rams, 1. Ben Shite, 10,000. I think we're going to go for a 1 for Ben White. Absolutely shocking today. Absolutely shocking. Jakub Kivior comes in again after the game on Saturday against Sheffield United. I wouldn't have started him personally. I think he done the right job against Sheffield United, but at the end of the day, I think us guys could do a good job against Sheffield United this season. So I wouldn't have played him tonight, even though you want to rotate. Saliba and Gabriel should have been in there. I still believe until Timber comes back, we don't have that player that can fit together like Gabriel and Saliba do, like mixing them up. We can't do that because it just doesn't work unless you're playing Sheffield United. Kivior, for me, wasn't the worst one, but again, wasn't great. The whole defense was poor. But for me, wasn't the worst one, personally. Kivior minus 10,000 again from Jaminho. Anyone else? I don't know what you guys think. I'm leaning toward a 2 or a 3. I don't think he was the worst. I'm leaning toward a 2 or a 3. Yeah, for Rams 3 maybe. I'm going to put him in 3 for now. I think he was, again, the better out of the defense. But then again, no one was great tonight. So I'm going to go for a 3. personally. Gabriel, shocking. Poor passing back to. I don't know whether the system of Ramsdale coming back in was affecting him playing. Yeah, I don't know whether it was affecting him playing. Playing out the back was causing more pressure for the centre backs. I think I can see the difference in play between Ramsdale and Raya, and how if we kept switching it, how much it would affect our players. And I saw it tonight. And for me, Gabriel wasn't great, was he? I mean, the scoreline goes for itself. I'm going to personally give him a 2. What are you guys saying? I think we know Jamino's answers for all of these ratings. Big up Jamino. Drew Gunner for Kivior, 3, fair. 4 for Drew, for Gabriel, okay. 2 for AJ and 2.5 for Rams. We'll go over 2, I think, for Gabriel. I agree with you guys. Cube, cheers, Connor. Always keeping it real. I'm off. Enjoy the mud. Come on, you Spurs. Listening to you, Cube. I know we have our differences, but you are a legend. So thank you very much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I know it's not TJ tonight, guys, and you probably prefer TJ, which I completely get. But I'm trying my best, and I hope you guys are still liking having me on there. There is 11 people in there. If you haven't smashed the likes or subscribed, please do. We're trying to get TJ to 600 subscribers, so please do. I'm not TJ, if anyone who's new. I'm just filling in for him. So, yeah, if you could subscribe and hit a like, be very much appreciated. And Herman, you're right. I'm in a good mood. Okay, Zinchenko. Not a left back. When he's going forward, he tries. I'll give it to him. He tries. But defending, woeful. Getting back, woeful. He's not a left back. Didn't want to be a left back at City. Doesn't play left back for Ukraine, his actual country, his nation. They know he doesn't play left back. But yet, because we're trying to fit a system and Mikel can't fit all of his favourites. Oh, let me fit all my favourites into the team and make them the best team possible. Let me fit him and try and get him in and just make it fantastic. No. Play them in their position, Mikel. Play them in their position. When we went to that 3 at the back, because Zinchenko was next to Jorginho in the DM role, just play him in DM, for fuck's sake. Play him in DM instead of playing him at left back, Mikel. But unless you do that, you screw yourself. And for me personally, I'm giving him a 1. I'll give him a 2. Give him a 2. Because he did get forward. He was trying. But even when he was trying, coming back, he was crap. I'm personally going to give him a 2. Drew, no like Connor. Big up, bro. Zinchenko, minus 10,000. 2 for -5. Get out of the club. Yeah, I mean, bro, if we don't play him at CDM anymore, or centre or midfield, there's no point of having him here. Personally, there's no point. I'd rather have Tomiyasu and Timber. And Herman, big up to you, bro. Really appreciate it. Jorginho. Just got bossed, didn't he, in that midfield? He had the space. To be fair, I saw Paqueta was really keeping an eye on him tonight. But he just didn't have the movement. He wasn't just awful. Just awful. And Jorginho, for me, 2. For me personally, guys, I just don't think he was good enough again. We could have. It just shows the levels when this guy's our backup, and you can look good against all these relegation sides, but it's just at the end of the day, for what we need to play attacking, he's not it. I do think Jorginho's all right, but he's not it for me. I'm personally going to go for a 2, guys. I think Jamino, we know what you're going to go for in this one, bro, for each guy. And Rams 2 to 3. Let's go for a 2 for Jamino. Jorginho. I think if Jamino was in the team tonight, he'd be playing better than all these guys. Vieira gets his penalty. His favourite. By the way, I want to quickly say, Carl Walsh, Gunner, big up to you, bro. Legend. If you want a real Arsenal fan's opinion, if you want to say real Arsenal fan, we're all real Arsenal fans here, or real football fans. If you want a guy that's really going to tell you straight about this football club, this man right here, Carl Walsh, Gunner, big up to you, my friend. I hope you're all good. TJ isn't here tonight. He's gone to the gym. Dow's working, so I'm filling in tonight. So big up to you, bro. If you have not subscribed to Kyle's channel, please go over and subscribe to Kyle. Real Arsenal fan. Knows what it's all about. Knows a lot more than me, that's for sure. And he knows the facts. So please go over and subscribe to Kyle. And Fabio Vieira. Ghosted, as Ram said. Facts. Ghosted. I'm sorry. We were playing a West Ham team tonight that are very physical. And Fabio Vieira, unfortunately, and I'm going to say it, is too skinny. He's too skinny. He's not built for the Premier League. Unless he's going to go on a mad bulking build, he is not ready for the Premier League. You can get your penalty against Sheffield United. You can have your 2 assists. at the start of the season, but unfortunately, mate, you're not good enough. And it's such a shame that I reckon ESR would have played tonight over Fabio Vieira if he wasn't injured, but he was injured, unfortunately. Another bloody injury. But what can we do? Vieira's the guy that was in tonight, and yeah, ghosted. Didn't try. Well, did try a little bit, but for me, just not what we need, man. Not what we need whatsoever. And yeah, so I'm going to personally go for it. What's chat saying? Chat saying 1 from Rams, 2 for two minus 10,000. Fabio, big up Nico. Fabio Reyes is a bodybuilder, not a football player. I wish he was if he was a bodybuilder, he'd probably fit in a lot better. But no, he's not the levels for the Premier League. He gets bodied in the midfield, and for me, I'm gonna give him a 2. Just the same as everyone else. Just give him a 2. Right, let's talk about this guy, Kai Havertz. Staying on for the full 90. How? I don't know why. I didn't even want to play him tonight. I would have honestly even played Odegaard over him tonight. And it looks like Odegaard's back, by the way. Fantastic. Kai Havertz, Shai Havertz. To be fair, had a good opportunity in the first half. Was saved by Fabianski. It looked like it was going in the header from the free kick, I believe. But apart from that, he just looks so unconfident on the ball. Zero confidence. There's no technical ability. Apart from passing around the ball a bit, what does he offer? I don't know, guys. You tell me. What are you saying in the chat? 0 from Rams, 2 for Drew, minus 10 million from Jaminho, 3 for AJ, Nico, minus 1. It's got to be a 1 for me, guys. Just the worst out of the... Even that's harsh. Do you know what? Because Fabio Vieira wasn't even great. I'm going to knock Fabio Vieira down to a 1, guys. I'm really sorry. Him and Havertz, attacking-wise, was shocking. At least I think Jorginho was somewhat doing all right. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say about that because Havertz is Havertz, and he was stuck with him. What can we do? You know, he's going to be a player that's going to be on our team for the rest of the season. And Mikel was going to die on that pedestal of Kai Havertz. And unfortunately, we've got him. We're stuck with him. We could have gone for someone better. But hey, it is what it is. What do we know, guys? We're the average football fans. We don't know much. But we're stuck with him. And Mikel, like I said, will die. He will leave this job on that Kai Havertz signing. But hey, 300 grand a week. What do we know? What do you guys say? Connor, can you send me the link? I'll drop in a minute. I have something important to say about our club, bro. Yeah, of course, bro. Kyle, let me know. What do you want me to send you on? Do you want me to send you on Instagram? Let me know, bro. Quickly, just let me know in the chat. What do you want me to send you the link on? I'll be happy to, bro. You are more than welcome on the channel, bro. Reece Nelson, in my opinion, the only player that really wanted to go for it tonight. When I see Reece, as much as I don't think he's Arsenal level, but I do really like him. When he does play, he wants to play because he wants to solidify a place into this team. You can see it from him. You can see he wants to give it a go. He wants to show Mikel that, Mikel, do you know what? I want to fight for a starting 11 spot. And that's fair enough. And I can understand that. And yeah, Rams, completely agree. The only player that looked like he wanted to win. Facts. Absolute facts. I do think he was the only player that looked decent tonight. And for that reason, I'm going to give him... I'm going to give him a 4 for now. You know, we've got AJ giving a 3. We've got Rams giving 4. I know Jaminho giving a 6. I completely agree with your point, bro. He does look like the player who gave 1 tonight. But, yeah, the fact that he didn't get anything, an assist or a goal, I can't go above an average for me. I can't. So I'm going to have to go for a 4. If he got an assist or a goal, then I'd give him higher, 100%. But I'm giving him the highest out of everyone else because he tried. That's literally it. Trossard, shocking. I'm sorry, guys. 2 straight away. Not as low as a 1, but a 2. Shocking. It's worrying me. Great last season. I don't know whether, and maybe you guys can agree with me on this, I don't know whether Trossard is just more of a bench booster. You know, comes on the last 15 and can really give it to you. I don't see him as a full 90 player or like a player at the beginning of the game. He just doesn't seem like that player that's really I don't know how to make it. I just don't think he's a player that can do a full 90 for us. I think he's more of a bench warmer, a bench booster. Bring him on second half, 65 minutes. He may grab you a goal or assist. That's how I see him. What you guys say? Trossard 2. Giordano 3. 1 from AJ. Minus 9,000 only because he looked a bit competent in comparison to some of the other players. Completely agree. Stop wasting time talking about player ratings. The whole club is shit. Get rid of the rubbish owners. I think you meant all mistakes and move on. Bye, boss. Yeah, Herman, I mean, listen, it's part. If you don't enjoy the player ratings, you're happy to go, bro. But this is what we do on the channel. But I agree with you. There's a lot gone wrong. I mean, listen, we're still second in the league. I'm not holding that, by the way, because I think we're going to bottle it again. But at the end of the day, I'm doing player ratings. So if you don't enjoy them, sorry, but you don't have to watch them at the end of the day. But we got to talk about the game. At the end, we can't just brush it under the carpet. We've got to talk about it and how crap of a performance it was. Kyle, if you're still here, bro, let me know if you want me to send you the link, Instagram. All right, I'll send it to you in a sec, bro. Eddie and Ketia, we'll get onto the bench. We'll do the starting 11, then we'll get onto the bench after Kyle comes on. Nketiah, your defense isn't in trouble because Nketiah isn't in the room. He's not in the room, boys. And I think we've proven tonight why Eddie Nketiah is not Arsenal level. He gets a hat-trick against Sheffield United, a relegated Sheffield United, in my opinion. Coming on the same level as Derby in terms of how well they're going to do in the league. I think they're going to be one of the worst sides in the league. But hey, what do we know? Tonight exactly proved what Eddie Nketiah is, a championship striker. I'm sorry, he is. And he'll do this again. He'll do this against Newcastle and the other games after that in the Champions League until we get Jesus back for some form of creativity. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. For me, a 1. I wish we could do 0, but I can't be asked to make another 1. AJ, Eddie 0. Hendon Guna 0. Andrew Mills squandered over 4 years, and this is the drop score we had. Facts, bro. Facts. Of course, we bottled it, Connor. Today was the first ever failure dropping out of the cup tonight. Bro, we've had failure for years, mate. Drew, facts, though. We've had failure for years, though. Failure for years. Take the 14, Eddie. 2-9 and sack him. Yep. Rams 1. Yep, let's give him a 1. I'm going to quickly send the link out to Kyle Walsh. We're going to get him on because, as we all know, Kyle chats absolute facts. So let me quickly send this to Kyle. Bear with me 2 seconds, guys. You have to bear with me for 2 seconds. Please make sure you are smashing a like, by the way. It'd be very much appreciated. I've just got to try and find Kyle here to send him across the link. So bear with me for 2 seconds, guys. Right, here we go. Right, Kyle, bro, I've sent you the link on Instagram, so feel free to hop on whenever you're ready, bro. We're about to get some true facts from Kyle here, guys. But yeah, I'll quickly go on to the bench. Declan Rice. Need I say, why didn't he start against West Ham? The club he played for. Why didn't we start him? Blows my mind. And Mikel had the audacity to say yesterday in a press conference before the match, he's looking likely to start. Why are you fucking with us, bro? Why are you messing with us? Why aren't you playing him tonight against West Ham, the team he played for, the team he knows about? What is going on, guys? What is going on? It doesn't make sense to me. Personally, Rice came on, done nothing, should have been on earlier in the game, and I'm personally going to give him a 3. 3 for me. But anyway, we've got an absolute legend about to come on. And you will know him, you will love him. He chats absolute facts about this club. Knows a hell of a lot more than me. And you know right now he is about to chat absolute facts. I'm going to quickly get this sorted. And it is the man himself, Kyle Walsh, Gunner.
Very good, Connor. How are we keeping, man?
I'm good, bro, but I'm not great after today, in all honesty. I know you want to give your opinion, bro. You're always welcome on this channel.
I just want to come in, Connor, and just simply to speak a few things here. I went on Facebook after the game, and I put up on Facebook, I've enough of this. Sick to the teeth of this. Things have to change. Arteta has to go. He has to go now. And I'm after getting so many comments sent in to me on social media that I'm talking through my hat. Certain fans falling out with me from my own town here that that they're sick listening to me going on about this, that Arteta is the man, that we're going in the right direction, and all this crap. Now, I listen to everyone's opinion. No problem. But we have to speak facts. Connor, in 1987, I witnessed my first cup as an Arsenal fan. We beat Liverpool, Charlie Nichols. We won the Carabao Cup back then. We then, in 1993, I witnessed, as an Arsenal fan, possibly one of my best seasons as an Arsenal fan. We won the domestic double, the FA Cup, and once again, the Carabao Cup back then. And I remember those two finals against Sheffield Wednesday like it was only yesterday. And I remember the buzz and the feeling I had from accomplishing that and how proud I was as an Arsenal fan. And all of that history and all of that tradition is now acceptable in today's football. Just throw those domestic cups in the bin. It's absolutely disgusting.
Yep.
I grew up watching us lift those trophies, and now it's acceptable to throw them in the fucking bin. It's an absolute disgrace. And of course, for all those fans out there that thinks that it's okay to do that, it's not okay to do that.
No.
Because then you get something straight. If you think we're going to win the Premier League title or the Champions League title, you better think again. Because this club is going nowhere under this management. It's absolutely disgusting, Connor. Things have to be said for what they are. And I'm going to say something. AFTV are an absolute disgrace to this club. Coming out and saying we have bigger fish to fry. Did I not hear that last season? What fish did we fry last season? Nothing. Second place is what I'm being told. No one remembers second place. No one. It's disgraceful, Connor. I am fuming. They're taking the history of the club into the ground. It's disgusting. All those great players, those great managers. And now we just forget about them because it's the new thing. It's acceptable. And this Arteta is untouchable. I never came across a manager like this. He should be gone, and he should be gone tonight. Sorry, Connor, I'm fuming, man.
No worries, as you should be, Carl. But this isn't the first time Arteta's done this, you know, and Arsenal fans still seem to back it. This is the multiple times this guy's thrown away, not just the Carabao Cup, FA Cups, the cups that we're leading in, by the way. But teams are catching us up, so the excuse can't be, "Oh, we've got the most FA Cups," because teams are catching us up, Carl. They're catching us up. And I've said this already. I don't even think this is acceptable. But if we do not win that FA Cup this season, because we're not going to win the Champions League, we're not going to win the Premier League, so the FA Cup's all we've got left. If we don't win that FA Cup, even if he doesn't, because I know he's not going to, unfortunately, he's not going to leave tonight, even though he should. But if we don't win that, he is pack his bags May 31st. Leave. Get out. Got to go.
Connor, I as an Arsenal fan, and I respect the Arsenal fan I was talking to tonight, and I asked him, I said, we were having a debate. So at the end of the debate, I asked him, because I kind of gave up trying to, I was saying what I was saying. I just said to him, right, I asked him a simple question. I said to him, if Arteta fails to win anything this season, do you give him next season? His answer back was yes, because we finished second best to the best club in the world. That's what he told me. I told him, out and out at the end of the season. No, do not win. Failure after the amount of money he's after spending, Connor, after the amount of time he's been given. Fail this season. I want them gone. No excuses. Gone.
Yep. It's coming up to 4 years now, Carl. 4 years.
Absolutely, Connor. It's disgrace. You think the George Graham would throw away cup competitions like that? Absolutely not.
It's ridiculous, and you think for a guy, in my opinion, his job's on the line. You need trophies. It's 3 years now without your trophy, and you'd think you'd have at least some standard to put out a strong team tonight. I looked at that team, Kyle. The game didn't even have to kick a ball yet. No one kicked a ball yet, and I said we're losing tonight.
I told my brother the same thing, Connor. Before the game him kicked out, he's a Man United fan. I told him Arsenal and Man United are getting bet here tonight.
Yeah.
How the hell do I know we're getting bet tonight by just looking at the team sheets? These stats supposed to be professionals. And let me get something straight, Connor. Let me get something fucking straight. I am sick. And I'm saying it now. I'm sick of players tonight after getting put over cup competition. And what do you think they're doing? They're laughing and joking with the West Ham players. It's absolutely... I swear, if I was in the dressing room, oh my God, it's all I have to say. How the hell Connor, they never kick a ball for my team again. I don't care how good they are. They're laughing and joking, and we're going to get based in a domestic cup. It's absolutely disgusting.
It's embarrassing.
Disgusting.
It's embarrassing.
Like I said, Connor, I grew up, I saw Nichols against Liverpool in 87. I saw the boys in 93. I saw the lads in the Cup Winners' Cup, in the European Cup in 94. We are now 20 years from winning the league title. We are 30 years from winning a European Cup competition. This is absolutely embarrassing.
Yep. And I speak to Arsenal fans, Kyle, and I say to them, who are Arteta in, I'm saying, how long? How long do we have to wait? Because there's managers out there who can come in and do a job. And people are like, but they're not available. Money talks, and Arsenal have got that money. You give that manager the money, he'll come in and do a job for you. It's got to stop now, Carl. And I'm not having any more of this rebuild bullshit of where they're coming, it's now 4-year rebuild, 700 million, we're going to do it now. And I'm like, no. You get a manager that comes in, we've got a team now, maybe a couple more additions to make it properly good. We've got the core players that we need, like Declan Rice, Saka, Martinelli, Saliba. We've got the players for it. You just need that extra bit of managerial experience, couple more good players, the right experience, and you can get this team cooking and going. But this guy is not going to do it. And the arrogance. When I saw we were 0-0 down, it was half-time, 0-0. No changes. 1-0, no changes. 2-0. He brings on a CDM and a right-back, Kyle, when we're 2-0 down. But when it hits 3-0, oh shit, we need attackers on now. But I'm hearing excuses. Why would you bring on Martinelli and Saka? We've got to rotate. We've got Newcastle on the weekend. These players are given 300 grand a week, Kyle, to run around for 90 minutes. And you don't think they can do that for twice in a week? Come on now.
Connor,
what's going on?
Shocking, Connor. I have to get up at 5:30 tomorrow morning and go and do my job. I have to get up at 5:30 the following morning. 5:30 the following morning. 5:30 the following morning. 12-hour shifts. That's what I made do. For pittance.
Yep.
Pittance. These guys are multi-fucking millionaires wearing the Arsenal jersey, and they're laughing after getting paid the cup competition. And they're making up excuses about 2 games a week. If I was getting £300,000 a week to play for Arsenal, I'd play every day of the week for them. It's absolutely embarrassing. And they call themselves men. I call them a crowd of failures, every one of them. Sick of it, Connor. I'm sick of it. I grew up with a club of standard. I grew up looking at the club compete to win league titles. I saw the greatest players ever to wear the jersey. And now I'm looking at this crowd. Now I'm looking at this fraud of a manager. Now I'm looking at this delusional fan base. It's disgusting.
Well, Kyle, listen, at the end of the day, we're stuck with him. That's the sad reality of it. We're stuck with him. I mean, well, listen, Vinay's looking to leave at the end of the season. Apparently, Edu's looking to leave. Get all 3 of them gone. Completely redo it. Redo it now. Sick of it. It's 4 years and no success. How more? What else do you need to see to say these guys aren't good enough for Arsenal Football Club? Kyle, you got to understand. I haven't even seen Arsenal. The Arsenal. I haven't seen none of that. You have.
Yeah.
So fans like me have not seen that. Fans with an actual sense mind and don't just follow the crowd. I follow my own opinion. I haven't seen this, and I've got to deal with this. And I know it even hurts more for you because you've seen proper Arsenal, proper football, and you've got to deal with this, which is even worse. But how long do we have to wait? Liverpool are out here winning Premier Leagues and Champions Leagues. You know, I know Man United aren't doing great at the moment, but they've got more recent success than us in Premier Leagues. We all know that. How much longer do we have to wait?
That's it, Connor. And Connor, you made a good point there, and I'm going to just say it again. People are saying to me that Man United are this and that. Man United had a better season last year than Arsenal because they won a cup competition.
Yeah, facts. Oh, but yeah, exactly.
End the story, Connor. You can cover it up whatever way you want. And Ten Hag has a better record in 2 seasons than what our fraud has coming into 4 seasons.
Facts.
Make that right. Make that make sense. It's just the whole thing. It's just rotten to the core. Rotten to the core.
Yep. 100%. Well, listen, Carl, if you're staying on for a bit, we've got a couple more players to rate. Would you be happy to rate them with me?
Yeah, go ahead, Connor.
Okay, right, let's go into it. I'll get your ratings here. Tomiyasu, we're onto the bench now. Tomiyasu came on. Nothing to do, really.
Give him 3.
Yeah, I agree with you. Give him a 3. It's a bit of a boring one here, but I know we'll have a chat about Arteta at the end. Martinelli, too late. Too late.
You can't bring these lads on and think we're going to change the game just like that. I give Martinelli a 3 as well.
Cool. I think, these are the players which you should be bringing them on at half-time. Half-time, 8 shots on goal, Kyle. They've had 0. Leave the defence. If you want to leave the defence, that's all right. 1 shot on target out of them 8 shots. And you don't bring on, but you think, do you know what? Let's leave them on. It'll be all right. Let's leave them on. I mean, Kyle, I don't get it. How the hell can we be 3-0 down and then you bring on attacking substitutions? It just blows my mind, Kyle. It blows my mind.
This is Arteta for you. Bruce Rioch will be a better manager than Arteta. Bruce Rioch.
Kyle, you'll be a better manager than Arteta, mate.
Man, it don't make sense, Connor. These decisions that he done tonight, bringing on those players, Martinelli and Odegaard, all these lads. For what? The game is over. Rest the players to play against Newcastle, which I'm telling you now, and everyone can hear me, Newcastle will beat Arsenal Saturday evening. No doubt about it.
Facts. We're going to get I think we're going to get smashed, Carl. I think we're going to get smashed. And to be fair, the team went to St James's Park last season with fight, and I always respected that.
Yeah.
We won there 2-0. But this season is a recollection of what the last 4 years has been, bar last season. The same stuff, Carl. Same stuff.
And Connor, by the way, our team should be a lot better this season from the players that we're at getting in with the likes of Rice and these lads. And we're actually worse off than we were last season. Make that make sense. And I'm going to say something now, and I know you're after doing the player ratings there already. Yeah. That Kai Havertz is the greatest waste of space I ever saw at Arsenal Football Club. I tell you, Connor, I always say it. There's 2 wasted spaces I saw at Arsenal. That Mizu Ozil, I pray to God that I don't ever cross his footpath because I break his fucking face for him. And number 2, that Havertz, 2 donkeys together. It's embarrassing. It's disgraceful. How that man is able to get 300,000 a week is beyond me.
And he was the first signing, Carl. He was the first signing. He was priority number 1. Remember that. He was priority number 1 for this club.
He should be sacked for signing him in the first place.
We've all said, Carl, Arteta will lose his job on that Kai Havertz signing. He will die on that pedestal. And notice how he plays him. And he done nothing tonight, but he got 90 minutes because Arteta is fit. He's like, come on, get a goal. Let me prove the haters wrong. Getting him a goal won't mean shit, Carl. He does nothing. I always look at the game and I give credit. At the beginning of the game, he had a header which got saved by Fabianski, and I thought, all right, he could be doing something. He could be creating something. Nothing. Back to Kai Havertz. And I gave him a 1 tonight, by the way, Carl, for that reason.
Yeah.
It should be a 0.
100%.
He's 24, Kyle. So much more, so much talent he could have, and it feels like he just doesn't give a shit.
Don't care. And why should he? 300,000 a week. Why should he? The same.
Ridiculous.
Connor, I'm just going to hit on 2 things there before I forget.
Go for it, bro.
Number 1 thing. I'm listen to people hyping up this fucking idiot kid here because he scored a hat trick the other day. Now let me tell you, let me tell you, it was a very good hat trick. Fair play to him. But don't be saying that he's this and he's that. The man is not good enough for this football club. And the second thing I'm going to say, a couple of weeks ago, and I was the first one to come out and say it, I saw everyone excited, delighted, jumping around the place, celebrating to the highest order for beating Man City. And I sat back in my armchair and I said, why is everybody excited? Why is everybody celebrating? What exactly have we won?
Yep.
Celebrate in May when we lift up cups. Until then, I don't want to see any celebration.
Yeah, facts, bro. But hey, they get too excited, and then we make ourselves look like idiots. But hey, it is what it is. Listen, we'll wrap up this player ratings. We've got a couple more to go. Saka for you.
3, Connor.
Too little, too late. Carl.
Yeah.
Reckless. Martin Odegaard. Come on, got a goal. I even think if he played him today, he'd have been ghosted. But
give him 5.
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, you get the goal. I think you deserve the highest. Now, I'm going to let you go off on this one, but I think we all know the rating. What is your rating for Mikel Arteta today?
Mikel Arteta gets a 0 from me. He gets a 0 from me. What kind of decision making is he doing? He's clueless. Bringing on players there, does he honestly think they're going to change the game in a few minutes? Bringing on, like you said, Connor, bringing on a right back there in the central midfield, instead of bringing on attackers when we needed attackers. Then bringing on attackers when it was too late. So even the team, the picking order there for the start of the game, 0. Man is overstepped. He hasn't a fucking clue. Eddie Howe is at Newcastle. He's twice the manager Arteta is. 10 times the manager Arteta is. Go and get the likes of Eddie Howe in. Jesus, he do a better job than Arteta. Arteta out. 0.
He's actually made a separate category for him because he deserves a 0. It was absolutely shocking. Team was shocking. Tactics were shocking. Everything was just wrong. Carl, we'll go for about 10 more minutes. I want to get your opinion on 2 things before we wrap up because I haven't spoken to you in ages and we all know you chat absolute facts. I've seen from Sky Sports today, Ivan Toney. Brentford are looking to sell him for 100 million because they don't want to get rid of him in January. Now, if I look at it, if we are still, I don't think we will be, but by January 1st, if we're still in a title race with City and Spurs, if Ivan Toney is still available, he is the first thing we do on January 1st. I don't even care if it's 100 million. We've got the cash. The Cronkies have the money. I personally go for it. What would you do about Ivan Toney, Carl?
Connor, I will personally 100% agree. I go for him all out. 100 million, you talk about 100 million. We just spent 65 million on a waste of space and Havertz.
Yeah.
Go and spend an extra 30 million. Get in a striker that's after doing the business in the Premier League, proven Premier League player. Come in, give that man number 9 up centre forward, the Arsenal striker. Because at the moment, we don't have that. And you can see it in our play, Connor. I've seen them this season and get the ball up into the final third and they're clueless. And they're not going anywhere because we don't have that target man. So go and spend the money. If you want to compete with the best, you have to buy the best. Go out, get them. Because I tell you something, if we're relying on Eddie and Nketiah and Jesus to win us a league title, we're going to be waiting a long, long time.
We're screwed. And that's why I said, because you look at it, Carl, we've got an injury-prone Jesus again. You know, he has a great game against Sevilla, injured straight away. And then we've got an Nketiah who can only score against Sheffield United. And I said this, Carl, today. Nketiah has just proved himself why he's a championship-level striker. That's what he is. He is championship level because Sheffield United are going to be relegated, and that is the teams you can score against. How can you be scoring those kind of goals? I mean, you don't even have to be crap. They were fantastic goals on Saturday.
Yeah,
you could have done that tonight. Why?
Yeah,
it is what it is.
You just answered your question. That's all that man is championship level. He is no Arsenal level footballer. I've been saying it from day one. It's just after taking a few years for people to actually notice. How we still at the club is beyond me.
Sure.
There's no difference between him and Nicholas Baitner and Sean Mack and Francis Jeffers and the likes of those players that I seen growing up, Christopher Ray, George Ray's young nephew, all those lads, there's no difference between them and Eddie and Ketia, and all of them were rubbish.
Yep, completely agree. Last thing, Kyle, Newcastle on Saturday. I was actually quite confident after Sheffield United. I thought, you know what, team's on a decent run. We're second. Newcastle have been doing pretty good still this season. They haven't been what they were last season so far, but they've been doing good. I was confident. After tonight, I'm nowhere near confident. I think we're going to get that smashed. What's your opinion? What's your score prediction as well?
Yeah, we're at the go on the season, Connor. We haven't been beaten yet. But it's not a good sign because Man City are getting bet twice and we still have the same points as them. The other thing is, Saturday, we will be getting beaten. And I'm going 2-0 to Newcastle.
Yeah, I completely agree. And do you know what makes it worse, Carl? If we bottle this and these games coming up, because we've got some difficult games coming up, Spurs are on a good run. We can't deny that. They're on a very good run. These guys are literally, they're doing better than us currently. We cannot, as Arsenal Football Club, and these players should know this, we cannot allow them lot to get the better on us this season, especially if they're going for that title.
Well,
it's worrying, Carl. It's worrying.
It is worrying, Connor.
That manager, Ange Postecoglou, has been in that job for 4 months, and he's already got them in a title race. Where were we? 16th, 15th. Look at that. An experienced manager versus a mediocre, just starting level.
Yep, facts, Connor. This manager the Spurs have is top class. Let's not be fooled here. This man knows what he's talking about. And he's a good manager as well from what I can see. And he's good around the press as well. He gives good interviews and all that.
Yes.
Spurs are going to be a dangerous outfit this season. I don't think they're going to push it for a league title. I don't think their squad is good enough at the moment to push. Both they're going to be there or thereabouts, Connor, and they're going to be dangerous for opponents. So we cannot let Spurs keep moving up that gap. You know what I mean? I don't like if they go 10, 12 points clear of us, we're fucked.
And the worrying thing is, and I laugh because it could actually happen.
It could happen, Connor. It could happen. This Arsenal team, Connor, I won't trust them to cross the road here in front of me.
Oh, do you know? And Kyle, what tonight showed was the papering over the cracks. It completely showed it tonight. We've been covering them with all these little wins here and there. I still said, Kyle, we have not had a convincing win. We've not had convincing games this season, bar Bournemouth and Sheffield who are getting relegated, where I've said we can go win this league this season. Nowhere near what we were like last season. We've been absolutely shocking.
Manchester City has the league title won, I think, by Christmas. That's just my opinion. And we all celebrated, like I said already. And I said to myself, nah. Don't be celebrating, lads. Don't be celebrating. We're going nowhere. And it's time now. It's time that just in my own personal life, I'm actually going through a few events there, Connor. So I'm making a comeback now on social media. And I'm going to be voicing my opinion once again. And it's time to wake the people up. I'm going to be I'll start on my own channel now, Connor. I'm going to try to do live events and I'll be inviting the likes of yourself and TJ and all the legend team for a own chit chat. But I'm telling you now, I ain't stopping until I get my club number one.
Great stuff, Carl. And listen, at the end of the day, we know you chat absolute facts, mate. And you know a lot more than I do in this club, and you expect what we should be having. You don't beat around the bush, and you know what this club means and what we should be getting. And I wish we had more fans like you, Carl, but unfortunately, a lot of them are happy clappers. No. And but unlike these guys here, you in the chat, all real ones, everyone that's been
Connor,
here today, absolutely.
Connor, just come in there and say to you, I'm the lightest, Connor, to have fans of your youth growing up, coming up as Arsenal fans, because the likes of you, son, voiced what should be voiced. You're not one of the new generation that accepts the bullshit, the mediocrity. You want the standards to be the same as our standards. The likes of myself, the likes of Jays, the likes of the lads that grew up as you know, we're old folks now, as I call us. We're old folks. But it's good to see the likes of yourself, TJ, young fellas growing up, looking at the club, supporting the club, and want the same as what we're wanting, because what we're wanting is what we grew up watching. The standards have to be up here, not down there. So it's great to have yourself, Conor. You're brilliant, by the way, at the presenting. And fair play to you, Conor. I love listening to your shows, man. And thanks for giving me the opportunity to come on and voice my voice about Arsenal tonight. It means a lot to me. And I'm sure we'll cross each other's paths again in the near future.
100%, Carl. 100%. You're always welcome on TJ's channel. And of course, I would love to come on your channel as well when you start up.
Absolutely.
Guys, we are going to get out of here now. I really appreciate you all guys for watching. I know TJ and Dal had to cut off early today because they've got other stuff going on. But if you could please, if you are still here, please smash a like on the video. Please subscribe to TJ's channel. We're trying to get into 600 subscribers. So if you can, it'd be very much appreciated. Kyle, do you want to quickly shout out your stuff? I know you just did a bit ago. But do you want to shout out your channel, your Instagram, and everything like that?
If you don't mind, give me a shout there on Kai Walsh Gunner on YouTube. It's my channel. I have 215 followers at the moment, subscribers. I'm delighted with that. Keep on smashing the videos. We'll be coming out now, big time. I'm making a big comeback. I'm going to do one tomorrow, match reaction for tomorrow. I'm going to spit facts. I'm going to tell how it is. And that's the way I am. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. But I'm going to be telling what way the club should be. So that's it, Conor. You get me on Kai Walsh Gunner TV.
Good stuff, Carl. And please do go over and subscribe to Carl's channel. We chat absolute facts. And if you want more facts like you've had today, please do go over and subscribe to Carl's channel. Guys, this is going to be the video for today, or the stream for today. What can we say? Poor. I knew this was going to happen. Poor man management, poor team, and keep our heads up. On to the next one, as Arsenal fans say. But listen, this is not going to be paper under the cracks. This is all going to lead up to, I think, a big explosion that's going to happen very soon. But we move to Newcastle on Saturday. God knows what's going to happen in that game. For all we know, they've been slapping teams 8-0, 4-1, 5-1, 6-0. So God knows what's going to happen to us on the weekend. But Carl, thank you very much for coming on. Dal was on earlier. No worries, man. Dal was on earlier. Oregon Gooner. TJ was obviously here. Please do subscribe. And yeah, we're out of here, guys. Smash a like. We're back for Newcastle on Saturday. God help us. Arsenal, we're out the Carabao Cup. We move. See you guys later.